Here's the painting of a landscape. Now the artist who painted the picture says something is missing. What is it? It is I myself who was part of the landscape I painted. So he mentally takes a step backward, or regresses, and paints a picture of the artist painting a picture of the landscape. And still something is missing, and that something is still his real self painting the second picture. So he regresses further and paints a third. A picture of the artist painting a picture of the artist painting a picture of the landscape. And because something is still missing, he paints a fourth and fifth picture, until there is a picture of the artist painting a picture of the artist, painting a picture of the artist, painting a picture of the artist, painting the landscape. So infinite regression is... it is the moment when our artist, having regressed to the point of infinity, himself becomes a part of the picture he has painted, and is both the observer and the observed. It's one of my favorite songs by Quantic. It's called Infinite Regression. This menu made me think of that. And look at this. Moving it around actually infinitely regresses into the computer screen. I really, really like that. That's so cool. Anyway, yeah, that was the intro to that. I don't know anything about this game except that I'm excited about it. This seems very interesting. The whole Office vibe makes me very intrigued. I'm ready. I just quickly went into the settings and adjusted some things that made sense, such as subtitles and all that. Curiously, the game asked for the current time when I started the game. I don't know why, but I put in the current time, which was 11:17 a.m. So, here we go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
What?
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Love the music.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh. Oh, that is one fast sensitivity. Hold on. I gotta change that. Controls. No, general. Camera sensitivity. Put that down to maybe even 2. Better. Much better. Oh, that's funny. It put the time to the time I input in the beginning. Nice little touch. I like it. Employee 427. Oh, I can actually click on it. What the hell? Hold on. Is there anything else I can do in here? What? There's a keyboard clicking whenever I press. Whoops.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days.
What?
Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
What? What? What was that? Why am I hearing a keyboard sound when I click? In fact, I'm hearing a keyboard sound at every point except the keyboard. When I click. Isn't that weird? I don't even have a name, it's just 427.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Hold on, I gotta turn the sensitivity down just a bit more. It really is very fast. Okay, that's better. This is very intriguing. I love the music. It's very, I don't know, mysterious, all of this.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single... Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Wait, this door or that door? This is so meta. I'm so confused by what's going on here. G814F1. Partition Corp. Providing partitions for 56 years. Oh, wait. Partitions as in... Partitions between desks, I guess. This is a partition. I thought the name of the company was Number One Dad. Okay. Oh, something is loading. Whoops. I turned it off. Who farted? I've always wanted to try one of those electric pencil sharpeners. Never had the opportunity to try it in my life. What the fuck? Beautiful. Whoa, that is bright. Why am I hearing keyboard sounds? Actually, it's happening when I press mouse button and E. What is on here? I have no idea what this game even is. Be My Valentine? It's striking me as a puzzle game of sorts. But then not really. Wait, awaiting input? Input received. What the fuck is going on? Turn it off. Someone's playing solitaire. Or was. Actually, it kind of looks like everyone left in a hurry, doesn't it? Or maybe just in here. Everything's on the floor. And here too, look. Almost looks like there was a struggle. Knowing your city. Can I zoom in or something? I've tried clicking all kinds of different buttons. Oh, you know what's happening? Stanley is asleep at his desk. He's imagining all of this happening. Dude, I just got an achievement that says, no, seriously, you can't jump. I don't know why. I didn't try to jump. But now that I try, yeah, I can't jump. I know I'm going very slow here, but I'm just very intrigued by everything that's going on. I'm guessing none of these doors will open for me. Sales in this quarter. Spelled wrong. Projections. No! I wonder what we do in this company.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did I? What if I don't?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, it's totally a mystery game. I need to figure out what happened here. It's weird how some of the computers are on, some of them are not. Or maybe that's not weird at all. Maybe I'm totally overthinking that. Is that the meeting room? Kind of looks like a meeting room. Wait, if I right-click, I walk. The hell? That's the weirdest hotkey ever. Let me in! Can I break the glass or something? I can't pick up objects. I'm really trying to press everything.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Honestly, it does have a vibe. Compared to the offices, this definitely feels nice.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I love this narrator's voice. Such a cool voice.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Damn! This is very meta, isn't it?
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
He read me like a book. I was definitely just waiting for more. I want to see what he has to say. I want a cold drink while I'm waiting around. That's the same picture we saw before. Why would you have the same picture again? That's a lovely picture of the outside, isn't it? The outside. A place that has lost all meaning. Because I can't see outside. What's that say? Fuel. I guess that's true.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
First open door on my left. This is so odd. I feel like a criminal if I don't do it. Notice how the door is suspiciously... Oh. That looks kind of... I don't know. Maybe not. What am I seeing in here?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible it wasn't 5 years ago.
Okay. Are we some kind of architect company, or... Well, it didn't make any sense in the beginning, so... I got some messages on my screen. Press spacebar for X amount of time. Press E or whatever. Caution, do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Okay, dude. I can't jump. Can I even go back? This door closed on me. Oh, shit. Seems like choices matter here. Wait, there's someone down there. Loading dock. Man, there really is a sense of scale here. Now this is an immaculate room. Love this room. Need to... You hear that? Okay, prediction time. We are definitely asleep. Or... we're imagining all of this because we're still at our desk. Why does the keyboard sound happen when we... Oh, dude, here's what's happening. Stanley is doing this menial job, right? This very boring job where you have to press buttons. And what do you do when you do something repetitive like that for an extended amount of time? You start to daydream, right? You start to imagine things. So he's sitting there in a trance almost, pressing the buttons, and he's imagining all of this. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Okay. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. That seems like a bargain. If I... Oh, I almost jumped off there. I'm curious to try, just for fun.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
What is your name?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Wait a minute, what's happening here?
Please. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
God, I love his accent. Well, what is your name? Who are you? Obviously some kind of narrator. Danger. Danger everywhere. Okay. I feel like I'm getting the pooping feeling now. Because I'm in an area where I'm not supposed to be, sort of. What is happening here? Can I turn on a flashlight or something? Cargo Operator's Manual. Your comprehensive resource for using the cargo lift. Man, do you really need that much of a manual for that? No buckets past this point? What? Dude, it creeps me out that the doors close behind me. Also, I'm paying really close attention to the clocks. I have a feeling they may change on me. Oh, God.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
But why are you opening the blue door for me as well? I'm totally being tested here. I'm like a rat in a maze. Okay, fine.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
The geometry's fucking with me.
I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
No. Oh my God, what is happening here? Oh, it is pitch black.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Oh, shit. What the fuck? Yo, that's beautiful, actually.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
What the fuck is going on? This game is confusing. Look at this. So there's something down there, but I want to stay here a moment. Maybe he has more to say. And things are happening. This thing is collapsing into a point almost. Into a donut. And it's gone. I mean, that is beautiful. How is this not me daydreaming at my desk? Right? It's like a dream sequence.
Wait. Where are you going?
Okay, sorry.
Right. Where were we?
What? What if I jump off the... There's definitely a platform here. Okay, I can't even jump off. Okay. There's an invisible wall. Alright, I'm going back down here. I'm sorry, nothing's happening up here. And what is with these finger paintings on the wall?
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
This is so meta. Okay. How would I hurt myself? They're just stairs. Unless you're about to...
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that just sent a shiver down my back. That is creepy.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
No. I don't want to kill myself. I see now. Dude, that is creepy. What? I'm sorry. I go back. I go back.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
They have dialogue for anything I do. This is wild. Look at this. It's changing now. What a miasma of colors. They're all collapsing onto a point again. But this time it's different. I'm totally daydreaming sitting at my desk. Typing away, listen. Just typing away. Slaving away at the job. That was actually kind of hypnotic. Okay, this is definitely just restarting. Alright, I guess I'll kill myself.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
Oh, you know what's gonna happen?
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
I'm sorry. I have to wake up. If I fall from this up here, I'm gonna wake up at my desk. It's like the kick from Inception.
No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Oh, am I hurt? Am I moving slower? Dude, that was honestly kind of emotional. No. Wait, I have to do it again? What is going on in this game? Also, I can't sprint or anything. Dude, I don't know why, but this staircase right here, with that at the end, is really horrific. Creeps me out so much.
No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
I'm sorry, I don't have a choice. You're not giving me a choice.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
No, there's nothing there.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
No.
Am I reading the situation correctly?
Wait, is he supposed to be the developer of the game or something? I'm sorry, developer. Developer. Dev. Danny. Daniel. I'm gonna call you Daniel. I'm sorry.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Dude, I feel terrible. You're not giving me a choice here. I'm doing this because I feel like I have to, not because I want to. Ah, do it.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
What? The time is 11:17 again. Actually, it's more like 11:20. Wait, was there a way out of there then? That I missed? I guess I failed. The game has started over. He wasn't lying.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh my god!
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Are you... Okay, so we actually are restarted. So the last save point is
No
here.
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yeah, look, this is... Yeah, they're gone. Turn it off. Wait. Oh. Hold on. This was at 1 before. Things are changing. When I was here last time, I looked at this. And I thought, maybe I need to pay attention to this somehow. But I didn't. And I don't remember what it looked like before. But I thought it.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay. Well, that's what you think. This is my story. And if I try to open the left door instead of the right door here, that is essentially changing the story.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But if I go right and I stay on the moving platform, I wonder what happens then.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yes.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, I love admiring the employee lounge. Such an immaculately constructed room.
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the
Wait, is that
meeting
new?
room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
That's new dialogue. What is happening?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Okay, no, I
Really
don't.
worth it.
No.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. Stanley did not.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Daniel was incessantly annoying Stanley with his constant bickering. I love this guy's accent so much. I can't stop thinking I've heard his voice somewhere before. I don't know where, maybe a nature documentary or something, I don't know. It just sounds familiar to me, you know?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Who?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
Okay.
I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
What? Who? Oh, I'm getting a bad feeling about this again. I don't like these pitch black doors. Oh! Fuck! That scared me.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Who are you, Daniel? I'm not gonna pick it up. No! No! Unplug it!
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope.
What?
Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yes?
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
What?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
What?
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent.
What?
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and
True.
the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
That was awesome.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
No. Plug it back in. Pick up the phone. Dude, everything is totally warped in here. This doesn't look right at all. the hell is going on? Also, for some reason, during that video we just saw, when there was this brief cut where it says practice, I don't know, that gave me Stanley Kubrick vibes, and I don't know, I got a chill running down my spine from that. Like, there's something very creepy and liminal about this whole experience so far. It's really hard to put my finger on it, but I'm very uneasy. Wait, I'm back here now. Oh, of course I am. I went back. That makes sense. And the door closed behind me. Oh, that's weird. I can't do anything to the door. So wait, I go back? Wait, he put a guard on it.
Your choices are meaningful. We can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay, I have a new theory on what's going on. So, Daniel, or the narrator, is actually the developer of the game, okay? And Stanley is an NPC. Supposed to do what the script says. Remember, he was riffling through a book. But I am a player, playing the game, who has taken control of Stanley. Who was an NPC, but now I'm a PC. I'm a player character. And maybe the game is playing on this whole meta idea of a real person playing a video game. It sounds a bit nuts, but I think that's what's happening. But I also still think Stanley is asleep at his desk and dreaming somehow. Because I can type my keyboard still. How does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going back. Yeah, everything closes behind me. This is so odd. And he mentioned my wife. So Stanley has a wife.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay. Dude, one of these doors are gonna be open at some point. I'm also thinking maybe there's an invisible door somewhere, you know? Dark Souls style. This game does feel like a game with a bunch of secrets in it somehow. Who knows?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Gotcha.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Yeah,
All right.
totally.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, fine. Sykes! Bitch!
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps
Wait.
we're not too late.
Wait, what the fuck's going on? Oh man, I'm seeing a part of the world I'm not supposed to see. Listen to the sound. Oh, this is making me want to poop. What the fuck? Back in. Did something change? What does this say? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, B, 4, 5, 6, B, 4, 5, 6, B, 7, 8, 9, 0, 7, 8, 9, 0. Maybe I'll need to remember some of these numbers or letters later. Right, fine! He really wants me to go this way. I will check every door.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that you... My story! You've destroyed my work! Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way.
Damn.
Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
No, don't. What's happening? Oh. Man. Oh, this is a fucking horror game. What the hell is this?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever.
I am.
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
I'm sorry.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story.
I feel bad.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh. Oh, I really want to go right, but I feel so bad. I'm sorry for ruining your story, Daniel. I'm so sorry. But I'm not an NPC. I'm not Stanley. I'm sorry.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You know what this reminds me of? So I do some amateur magic tricks, you know? And there's this idea of the illusion of choice, where you give someone the choice between 2 things, but they don't really have a choice in a way, you know? And this is sort of what's happening here. Basically, he's using force at this point, which is a term in magic. He had to do a bit of force there. At this point, he's so tired of me, he just puts me back. Now choose left, damn it! My magic trick won't work if you don't choose left! You know? Alright. Fine! I'll go. But I already did go left that one time, and everything was kind of fucked up. Oh, that looks different now. Oh, yeah.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Hold on. Meeting room. R.I.P. France? What happened to France? Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. There's an actual whiteboard manager? Termination Tuesdays. We're broke Wednesday? What the hell? What to do about 432? 432 is a problem employee, huh? What was I? 423 or something? I forgot my name. Or number. So this is indeed some kind of meeting room. Or planning room. Projections are all going down. Or maybe those are not projections. Maybe they are data. Targets. Push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Standardized graphs 40x wide. Not cost efficient. Get Chris out of the broom closet. What the fuck? All of these are ongoing. Hire someone to synergize papers. What does that even mean? Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of... Someone erased that. The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. That's confusing. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Reflect. Employee... Jim! So wait, we just have a bunch of employee numbers and then one guy's just called Jim? That's kind of amazing. Number of slides on this slide. Slides. Charts and slides. Charts. What the fuck? Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Wow. Please, no more charts. Please, I'm begging. Stop! The Boss Appreciation Minute. On your Boss Appreciation Minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out in triplicate and return to someone. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee, like yourself, but more inclined toward, unless you're the kind of person who initiates What are your dreams for the future? Success. Mitosis. Metamorphosis. Comatose. Clear skin. What the fuck? Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Don't get fired. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no expectation of promotion or recognition. How to solve a dispute with a coworker? Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header. And throw some bevel on all that text. This will ensure a calm and something. Everyone is unique, you most of all. Really, though? Doesn't feel that way with the numbering system. Feels like the opposite of unique. I guess everyone has a unique number, so there's that. To do. Synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market paradigm. Monetize free to play. Amazing. That is incredible. Oh, wait a minute. Are these pictures from the office before people left? I see charts. That's creepy. Quarterly pie chart profits. Dude, I love reading these things. What do people want? Things, money, more money, things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs, or graphs about things and money. We have our new product. Insane, man. The stock market is somewhere here. Colored in segment, stripes. Oh my god. What is hot? Target demographic, teenagers. Yeah. What is this here? Bi-quarterly post-review. I'm trying to understand what this company is. What do we make? How do we make money here? And who am I? I'm Stanley, but who am I, you know? We need less reviews. 402 plus 405 want to get rid of the death sport portion in the primary review schedule. But I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers. More water cooler heaters. Wait, what? Charts need to be more hip to appeal to teenage demographic. Find teenagers to put in teenage demographic. Big net? Some sort of child trap? What the fuck? They want to go out in the street with a net? What the fuck is going on, dude? Broom closet. Wait, wasn't someone in the broom closet? What was his name?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Wait a minute. This architecture makes no sense. Why am I not able to go down here? Okay, let's go see the boss, I guess. I wonder if the boss is also gone. Everyone is gone, man. And looks like they hurried quickly. Oh, this is fancy. What the hell? Wait a minute. What's over here? Ah, okay, fine. Fine. What's that? Business time. Are hostile takeovers the new biannual percentage? That doesn't even make any sense. Okay. Alright, fine, I'm going the intended way.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Okay, let me perform that whole thing then. So I enter. Where is everyone? Where the hell is... Oh. A voice code thing.
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Moonshark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
No.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Nightshark 115. Is not
Okay,
registering me.
Fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
I'm trying.
I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
What the fuck?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What the fuck?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
No way.
Is everything all right?
Nah, it's a joke.
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
What?
Do something. Anything.
I need to get a look at
This
Stanley.
is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Dude, this is so weird. The end is never the end. And now I'm back here. What the fuck? I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on. That wasn't the end though. That was not the end. Okay, I'm gonna continue straight up after this. I am very intrigued by what's going on here. This is... I've never played anything like this ever. It's really unique. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Oh, and by the way, please consider subscribing if you do like this content, and liking and all that stuff. I promise I'll only say that at the beginning of a series. I wanted to say it at the start, but I forgot. Anyway, see ya.